Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, the God of the Hebrew Israelites. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son in the Hebrew. I want to give double honors to the apostles of the great millstone that taught us this truth. And as always, much love towards this hopeful elect. Yeah, man. Endurance, patience, being that this is a daily struggle, that was on my spirit, man. So we'll get straight into it. First, this is First Peter 4. We'll start at verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. So this is what we have to understand right away when we first come into this truth, that we will be going through a fiery trial, these daily tribulations, whether it be ailments of the body, whether it be alienation from your family and so-called friends, all right, whether it be not having a help meet, all right, financially, your living situations, man, all right, in every which and way these spirits can turn a man. All right, this is all a part of our fiery trial, and Lord, no, we got some more to go through. But that's why, the Spirit's on us to continue to put out these epistles, man. All right, again, I read it. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you. You see, everybody else runs from the so-called smoke, all right, or the chastisement of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Certainly the so-called Christians, they don't want to deal with anything tough or difficult, all right. Now, being that we're actually living this, I'll be a mother flipping liar to sit here and try to front like this is easy, all right. If it was easy and if we weren't stressed, we wouldn't desire the kingdom the way that the Lord wants us to desire it. All right. But rejoice in so much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Yes, that's our hope, that when we see the Lord, even though we'll be terrified, Lord willing, we'll be beamed up and changed in that twinkling of an eye. But we have to remember the way Yahweh set this thing up. First and foremost, starting with his son, Yahweh Shai, all praises to the King. Him charging Yahweh Shai with that specific work that Yahweh Shai completed here on the earth, all right, which it was to teach this remnant, all right, and die for the transgressions of the remnant of the nation of Israel, all right. And we have to remember that we don't get a free pass. If the only begotten Son, all right, the glorified one, all right, had to go through his sufferings, we have to go through it too. But the scriptures is telling us that if we go through these things and keep our integrity intact, then we will be revealed also. Hey, when we come back down off them chariots, like the Lord told us, next time he come, he won't meet us as a man. Hey, the same thing goes for us, and that is our hope. We won't meet these clowns, all right, as mere mortals. Lord willing, we make it to the end, man, and be changed, man. All right. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye. All right. The Christians they're not gonna vibe with this too well. The whole reproach, chastisement, judgment, they don't really deal with that. We already know where their mind is at: blessings and prosperity. All right. Now we're all about that, but we can't change, all right, the way that the Lord have this set up, man. The Lord know the hearts of man. All right. He the one that created this. All right. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you. That's a beautiful thing. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. Beautiful is exactly what I'm talking about. If the Christians or anybody claiming that they believe in our power, all right, if they go through stuff, first and foremost, they give that glory to the devil. All right. And they don't like it. They don't understand, chastisement, and judgment. Okay. We went the hell off, man. It's a hard pill to swallow, and trust me, man, I live this every day. It's only by the grace of Yahweh Shem Shall I even get my so-called black behind out the bed some days, man. All right, I hate it because I already know what's coming. The only thing you really got to look forward to is, doing this work, and I ain't saying that to, be cute at all, man. That's the only thing. And it's the Lord really doing this. Nothing else is really truly pleasurable right now, man. Being that we're at the end of this, I got some stuff I do recreational, play my little video games on my downtime. That shit's not even fun. I'm so tired of that. Watching those whack movies, it's over with, man. But I mean, this is all a part of our sufferings, man, to obtain, all right, this crown, attain that salvation, attain eternal life, all right, to rule and forever, all right, over these people. But the spirit was on us. A brother did a video, just the same thing, man, just talking about keeping our integrity and knowing what we're a part of, knowing that it's not going to be an easy road. There's things that I desire and that I pray for, and it just seems like it just don't come to pass. And then on top of that, you got to deal with the wicked people of our nation, and it seems like for what it's worth, they're not suffering like we are. Some pretend prosper, some are so-called prospering, as far as their perception goes. And it's a hard thing to see, but the Lord told us this in the last days, just like the days of Noah, people will be eating, drinking, giving in marriage, man. It's hard to watch all my cousins get these wives, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's hard. All my little cousins, my big cousins, and they've taken these wives and shit, and it's they in Atlanta, and it just seems like they just enjoying life so much. But whoa, I'm not that crazy to forget what the Lord have taught us, man, via the prophets, man, via revealing these things through the scriptures. All right, they're gonna catch it, and the Lord's gonna come as a thief in the night, just like he said he would, man. So we have to maintain our integrity. Remember that, because it's not easy. And I don't say this shit like, some people, we can get very boastful and act like it ain't nothing, because if it wasn't nothing, there'd be nothing to fight for. All right, so it is supposed to be tough, and it is, man. All right, whatever a brother's lot is, man, it's tough, but we got to remember what's been promised to us and what's coming. All right, and very, very soon there's gonna be a switch, a change, man. All right, we're gonna get more powerful, all right, more bold in the spirit. Our faith will be increased, just like it's doing now on this daily basis. But man, it's hard. Good gracious, it's hard, man. This daily grind, it's hard to keep from, like bro was saying, to keep that integrity. It's hard to keep from busting a motherfucking head open. All right, it's hard to stay sober. All right, like if you you know what I mean, you to keep from buying a damn prostitute. All these fucking vexations, man. All right, just the food horrible, poison, it's just so many issues, man, on top of our individual lot, man. All right, it's a lot to deal with, man. If it wasn't a lot, this shit would be easy, man. All right, but all about keeping that integrity, man. Praying to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You gotta pray. I first and foremost, being that I have a gift of, to be able to communicate, I gotta do better at that, man. More and more prayer. Put up curses when the spirit leads you to put up curses. That is biblical. It is lawful. I've done it. I've testified through the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Shai, the results of putting up curses, when these people, quote unquote, offend us, however it may be, mocking and scoffing and all that old BS, especially dealing with Eve. And I can testify, man, hey, the Lord really, hears our prayers, man, especially when it's done through the spirit. All right. right? Let the Spirit lead you, be receptive, all right, to what's being given to you. And Lord willing, we keep that integrity, man, and make it through this, man, because it's not easy. Every day it is a battle, even though the days are so fast. And boy, oh boy, we got to thank Yahweh Bashim Shai for that. These days are going by so fast that helps us a lot. For the elect's sake, the Lord is shortening these days, man. All right. Let's bring out some more precepts. Let's go to Baruch. Baruch 4:25. My children, suffer patiently. There it is again. The patience. It's easier said than done. We can sit up here and have this bold, brazen spirit. Like, yeah, bring it on, man. But just with a sincere heart, man, we have to be patient. Nobody, like, I wish I could have everything right now that I wanted. And the things that I do want are lawful. But again, we have to remember, man, who's really in charge, man, and our people, all right, that aren't in this truth, wholeheartedly. I mean, they do that on a daily basis to everybody but Yahweh Shem Shai. They reverence them, they fear them, they'll do what they're told, But when it comes to the Lord, man, it's like they can't grasp it. They don't get it. They don't care, My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh. Again, we got to remember who's the one, bringing this fire upon us, all right? And this is all just a part of this refining process, you see? And again, this isn't easy, all right? It isn't easy to be refined. It isn't easy to come out of Babylon the Great, being, as far as this life is concerned, that we were born into this shit, born into captivity, born into gang banging, born into broken house homes. All right. So it's not a light thing for us to come out of it, but we have to constantly remember these things, man. All right. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, and the real persecution is coming. The Lord gave us little bits and pieces, all right, via our family, via females, via 2/3 niggas, all right, and everybody else, scoffing and mocking, all right. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. Definitely going into Esau, Edom. Hey, my delicate ones have gone rough ways. Oh my goodness, isn't this thing rough? Look at our living conditions. All right. Even if you have a so-called nice house, I spoke about this before. Ain't nothing but a box. You got a box stacked on top of a box, or you got a box next to another box. That's how they build these houses, man, here in Babylon the Great, unless you got some, some real money, quote unquote. Yeah, man, my delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies, man. And this all goes back to us going off in the first place, man. Not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, worshiping idols, worshiping the woman. All right. And now look at us. Now we sorrowful. We feel, very, very sorrowful for what we did, because we got to go through this shit. Now we see it. Now we feel it. The Lord done woke us up. And it's even worse now, the way we feel. That's why we have the spirit on us to keep pushing, because it's something in us that knows we ain't supposed to be living like this. I'm talking about this remnant now. It's something in us that know this ain't right. We got to get the hell out of here. We in these chains of darkness. I feel trapped. I feel trapped. All right, and I know the Akim will Aqua feel the same way, man, through the spirit and power Yahweh Bashim Shai. Hey, be of good comfort, oh my children, and cry unto Yahweh. It goes back into that communion, all right, that communication, all right, supping with Yahweh Bashim Shai, taking part in these sufferings, man, all right. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you, all right. And I can read all this. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Bam. So now that we've came back into this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, know how the game go, if you will. We should seek the Lord 10 times more in all things, man. That's prayer, asking for whatever your heart desire. The Lord say, if we ask anything in his name, it shall be given unto us. So remember that as well, man. But, you got to remember the things that we should be praying for are things in relation to the kingdom, all right? Getting this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, finishing our work, finishing our lot, all right? Praying for more laborers for the harvest, things like that. All right, shouldn't be praying necessarily for things, to stay here in Babylon the Great and prosper. Like if you need a roof over your head, yeah, absolutely. The Lord is going to give you that. You know what I mean? Or help me, or a woman. I mean, he's not against that. But for the most part, we're looking forward to something better and something greater, which is this coming kingdom ruled by Malaki Hawashah. All praises to the King. Again, man, I had to wake up, and the spirit was on me, and I had to wake up putting curses on people, man. I woke up with that. That's what was instructed, in my mind. Get up, pray, and put curses on these specific individuals that want to play games. All right. So yeah, it's not a doubt in my mind. I'm vexed the hell out. I'm vexed out, but I got to keep my integrity just like everybody else. Hearing the brothers, man, continue to push helps, brothers out when they get down, man. Because, we all have different lots, but it's all going to be tough for us. You know what I mean? I hate it. I can't wait to get to paradise and peace, man. But we just have to get through it, man. In the military, we always call it the suck. Nobody likes the suck. Being in the suck. All right, this is the suck. This shit sucks. All right, even though like we understand, the will of Yahweh Shah in relation to the chastisement, it's not an enjoyable thing. I don't have the spirit like bring it on, Lord. Yeah, give me some more. I just want to go to hell home. All right. And if we got to go through a little bit of, letting some things go, then so be it, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. I hope we make it. You know what I mean? And then let me go to Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus. Chapter 2, start at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. There it is again, man. Again, when we come to this thing, man, when we quote unquote wake the hell up, we have to remember this, man. It isn't going to be just all blessings, if you will. Now, ultimately, these things are brought upon us for our good. And if we are chosen, we're going to overcome these things, man. But we will be tempted, man. All right. We'll be tempted. All right. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble, man. So again, constantly enduring. This thing is a constant battle. All right. A marathon, if you will. Daily struggles, man. It's enough to drive a wise man mad. Oops. That's what the scriptures say. Oppression drive a wise man mad. And that's exactly what we're experiencing in real time through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Hawashah. We don't belong here, guys. This isn't our rest. This isn't our home. This isn't our peace. All right, we seek something better. So we have to endure. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Beautiful. Stay in this hedge of protection. The Lord taught us and told us, like, if we serve him, keep his commandments, there will be a hedge of protection via the holy angels around us, encamped around us on a daily basis as we sleep. Lord, no, I need it. I'm by myself. I'm surrounded by, not saying that the Lord didn't provide and I can't get these things, but they got cameras and shit. I ain't got no cameras, I ain't got no dog, and I don't even have a sword. So Lord, no, I need, angels encamped around about me when I sleep, cause I'm otherwise, if I wasn't serving Yahweh Shema Hawashah, I'd be a free pick, man. I'd be a free pick. But testifying, amen, the Lord be protecting us, man. All right. See my little, the world probably think it's a star, but chariot, right, your same spot like every night, most nights, if I do look up there, hey, there it is, that bright spot in the sky, man. Through the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Shai, I believe it's a chariot. Making it known that the Lord is dealing with us, that we're safe through the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. That's easier said than done. We're not here to pretend or lie like, yeah, this is just an easy thing. Oh yeah, this happened to me. Because when you go through it, you're gonna be going through it. When I got locked up, it wasn't a joke. And I still was praising the Lord. The Yahweh Shem Shai, they put me in the back of that paddy wagon. I started to get claustrophobic and shit. And I felt just a presence, man, a calm presence, man. It had to calm me down. I was feeling nut up. It's not an easy thing, but being first and foremost, starting with the men, we got to show ourselves as men. We're not little girls. We're not children. So we got to take this cheerfully. All right. Endure it. Pray to overcome it, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And Lord, know, we've prophesied this. All right. That we will be brought to a lower estate, Lord willing. It don't have to be so-called rock bottom because we're serving him, but we will have to make some adjustments and changes, in relation to not taking that mark of the beast. All right. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Look at all the stories of our brothers that serve Yahweh Shem Shai. Look at all the ones that got put to death. All right. All type of hell brought upon them. All right. That's just how the Lord works. That's how he deals with us, man. We got to remember that. We can't pretend like the so-called Christians do. Like the Lord don't bring evil upon a righteous person, because he does. All right. And it is, and he can do what he want, man. But we know our Lord to be righteous and a good God, a good power. So whatever's happened to us is for our good. That's why we constantly endure these things, making our calling and election sure, doing these things, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, doing the work. All right, being with the brothers, whether it's in the spirit or whether it's physical. All right, having our convocations, keeping the Shabbat to the best of our ability, holy. All right. All these things, man. All right. And Lord willing, when it's all said and done, we will be just like that fine gold. And the women that are going to join unto us, hey, they're going to shine as well in relation to the rest of these idiots. Yeah. It says, a man will be more precious and fine gold going into, the coming calamities, man, going into that Isaiah 4:1, them 7 women taking hold of one man, right? But don't get it twisted. You women have the spirit of the Lord upon you to see that there's something different in these men, and you decide to join unto them through the spirit. You gonna shine like that fine gold as well, my sister. Don't forget that we so hard on women as we should be because they're out of order, but don't think that you are less than anything great when this shit is all said and done, man, by taking hold to one of the sons, man. All right. Straight up. Yeah. Look at verse 7 though. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. So it's going back into that hedge of protection, man. Stay in it. It's hard, man. Find you a hobby or something to do. Easier said than done, especially if you depressed. You gotta remember all these tools, in our bag, our spiritual, bag. The fasting, the praying, the being with the brotherhood, the studying, the praying. All right. All these things will help, and we all can testify. We all have gotten weak and fell short, but we can all testify that the Lord always picks us back up. He does. I'm telling you, bro. It take a lot for me to get out of bed every morning. I already know what's coming. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna hit my phone, and I'm gonna see brothers doing videos, and then I'm gonna see the destruction that's happening to this damn planet. Every damn morning we gotta wake up to bad news, bad news, bad news. Now, on the flip side, of course, it is actually good news because it shows us that, hey, prophecy is unfolding. Right, this thing is actually happening, and which means we're closer to going home. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. But we gotta endure, man. That's all that that's what it's about, man. Endurance, 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 especially for the men. All right. Now, again, we gave you some techniques to help combat, all right, this chastisement, all right, the praying, the fasting, the supping with brothers, all right. Get you a hobby that isn't unlawful, man. So like I said, you know how Apostle is about them video games. You know where he coming from with that, though. Them video niggas just play video games and don't do nothing else. I got a cousin like that. But yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with playing the game to clear your hair. I do that shit to keep from going crazy, to keep my mind busy, because I'm alone, in my dwelling place a lot. I spend hours and hours upon hours and hours upon hours and hours alone, and it can get to you. You know what I mean? Especially when you desire, not to be alone. Hell, I want a whole fucking family, especially when it get cold. There ain't nothing like having warm bodies, I gotta go through this motherfucking winter by myself through Spirit Power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. I'm gonna rock out, don't get it twisted, but I gotta go through this winter by myself. I ain't got no, it seems like a light thing, but it's not. Maybe I should get me a dog. Yeah, man. But you see what I'm saying? That's me going off, in the spirit, man, because we vexed the hell out, man, through the Spirit and Power Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. We got to get out of here, man. All right. I'm gonna bring out one more and that'll be it, man. Let's go to Hosea then. 5:15. Is that right? I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense. And that's exactly what we're experiencing now. The Lord Cain did his work and went and, on the right hand side of the Father right now. All right. But now we're acknowledging our offenses, the remnant. We're saying, oh, snap, we really messed up. That's why these things happen to us, because we woke up. All right. And we're coming back to the Lord, serving him the way he's supposed to be served by his people. All right, this remnant, we're holding it down through the Spirit. None of us do this on our own, will. All right, it's all the will and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that you hear our voices as much as you do. All right, if it was up to me, if I wasn't in this, I would be in the world trying to get it back like everybody else. I may not be as as crazy as some of these so-called niggas is out here, but I'd be, trying to prosper here in Babylon the Great. All right. And that goes back to that chastisement. If the Lord didn't chastise us and make things hard, we would get comfortable. If we had beautiful women that did everything that we said right now, maybe we would get weak. Maybe we wouldn't serve the Lord like this. Shit'll motivate you. Now you could take the chastisement and let it break you down and get weaker, or you can use it, rise above it, endure it, and you'll be stronger about it. You know what I mean? All right, again, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face in their affliction. They will seek me early, and we're the ones seeking the Lord early before the great tribulation. See, everybody gonna be looking, towards the heavens in that day. All right, when it really go down, especially these so-called Christians, I'm on their head. All right, because I come from there, I'm on their head. All right. But we the ones truly seeking the power now, and trust me, because of that, there's a great blessing of mercy coming our way, man, during this great tribulation, because the Lord will remember us. He is righteous. Yeah, he's tough. He's prudent. Don't play. But the Lord know how to deliver. All right. And when it's all said and done, because we ain't seen the full manifestation of it yet, he know how to bless. Lord, no, we want to see that side of the Lord. We dealing with this angry Lord, having mercy upon our pitiful self, but really still angry at us. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see the other side of the Lord and see them blessings, man. Abundance, overflowing. See this kingdom, transparent gold. I don't even know what that is. We ain't got that kind of gold here. If we sure don't, the Israelites don't, But yeah, man, all about endurance, man. That's the moral of the story. Endure, endure, endure. These things are gonna happen because the Lord, is refining us. All right, to be gods. This is a course for the gods. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Mahawashah. Till next time, Shalom.